legends, Wednesday morning, cold day in Sydney. I got the next 2 days off, so I just done a 6-day stint at work, and I'm pretty much thought I'd get on and start doing some content today just to upload something this week. So what I've got for you guys today, I've got a treat for you guys today. So we're gonna go see my mate Robert at Shorty's Performance. He's putting together my motor for me, so I'm excited to go see it. I'm so G'd. So basically I'm going to show you guys some stuff that's getting done, or some stuff that's gotten done on the motor, and I think he's going to do some work on it today, so I'd be keen to see if we can catch a glimpse of that so I can get to show you guys. But yeah, so we're on the way there now. I'll cut back in when we get there. Let's go. Anyway boys, we're here. We're going to go into the shop, see what Robert's doing. Let's have a look. Look at this burnout car, bro. Is that stout or what? Let's have a... Fuck, this thing would be fun, eh? Imagine hitting this thing on a skid pad. Look at this thing. Just pulled up at Robert's at Shorty's Performance. He's got my head set up on the actual machine here, so I'm going to get him to run through a little bit about what he's doing. I'll flick the camera around so you guys can see, and then you'll be able to like kind of get a feel of what's actually happening and what work gets put into it. So here it is here. He's already started doing something. I'll get him to explain a little bit better in what exactly is happening here, but you guys will understand a little bit more what gets put into it. Alright, so I'm here with Robert. He's actually got my head on the, what's it called? A rottler.
Yeah, rottler head machine.
So I'm going to get him to run through a little bit about what he's doing, because even me, like being a mechanic, like I don't know this part because I don't really get exposed to it too much. Like I understand it once I like listen to it, and you guys might as well. So I'll get Robert to quickly explain it a little bit more. So. No.
Hey all. So what we're doing today is we're cutting the seats on Mick's head. Here's a couple that we've done so far. You can see it's got the 3-angle plus the radius stroke. So yeah, I'll take one out that we've bearing blued. As you can see, the bearing blue is touching all the way around the valve where we want it. If you go around with the camera, you can see on the actual seat, same sort of thing.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, so that goes in there. Alright, so I'll show you sort of what we're going to do, run through it quickly. You've got a pilot here that acts as the valve stem. That's tight in the guide so it doesn't move around. This here is your cutter. It's got the 3-angle cutter plus the radius at the bottom. So we'll bring that across. So what we're doing now. Line it up. So that just runs through on what it is. Okay, and then we'll get ready to cut the seat.
Awesome. So I've like run through this with Robert before, and like wait till you see this, because it actually does different radiuses all in one hit. It like blew me away. So let's have a look at when it does it. So get it ready, Robbie, whenever you're ready, and smash it out.
So as you can see, it's made the radius, the 3 angles.
Yeah, wow. So I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but like there's like an angle and then an angle and an angle and an angle. It like kind of like almost looks like it's pie cutting the inside. It looks awesome. Like it's just rings and rings and rings, and then that seats the valve in perfectly to the way the valve is actually machined, right?
Yeah. So you've got your 45-degree. That is where the gases start and stop.
Yeah.
From that's your main seat.
Yeah.
That's go back to the blue one.
Yeah.
That's where you'll see on that seat there.
Yeah.
Where none of them are touching except for that blue line across. That's your valve seat.
Yeah, cool, awesome. So it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Once it does it, it just like kind of seals it in.
Yep.
That's something like, this is kind of the work we take for granted because we don't see that this actually happens. I'm not sure, some people do know that are mechanically minded, but this is some of the work that gets done just to even fit upgraded valves to a head. No, that's awesome to see. Thanks, Robert.
No worries.
Alright, so the last part's been done. Now the head's been put on to the mill. And Robbie's just going to give us a quick rundown of what we're going to do next. I'll quickly spin the camera around so you guys can see.
Okay, so we've cut all the seats now, we've vacuum tested the valves to make sure they all vacuum up 100%. Now we've set the head up so it's 100% level and side to side as well as lengthways. So now we're about to mill it.
Alright guys, so I'm just with Robbie now, just finishing up at the moment. I need to head out, I've got something to do quickly, so I just wanted to say quick thanks to Robbie for inviting me in and letting me like do a little bit of filming in here and showing you guys some of the work that's getting done. Yeah, Robbie's been nice enough as well to invite us back to see some other parts of the car, the build as well. Yeah, no, thanks man, thanks for having us. And,
Yes.
yeah, legend. And I'll catch you pretty much like next week or something. Done. And then I'll put some more content on that as well, and I'll do that in the next video. Cheers guys.
See ya.
So we're gonna take the front bar off. So I'm gonna take the car outside and give it a wash. I haven't washed it, so I want to get the engine bay cleaned so I can like the actual like K-frame, like on the bottom, it's like still dirty from when I first removed the engine. So the car's going to paint, there's dust all over it. I just want to sort all that out. So yeah, so I basically want to like clean all that. I want to get that all clean because it's just got like grease and stuff on it. So I want to get that all cleaned and then start working on everything else. A few things I want to do in here, and just to move forward, like start putting things back where they're meant to go. So yeah, I want to get it all clean and make sure it's all ready. All right, we're back in the shed. I just wanted to just quickly talk about the engine a little bit more, because I haven't given you guys any context about like the combo itself and what's actually getting done. So previously you would have seen at Robbie's the head would have been getting worked on and things like that. For the guys that know 2Js, they would have noticed that it's actually a GE head. So I'm using the factory engine that came out of this car. I did go down the rabbit hole of doing research on whether, it's worth me going down the GTE head and things like that, and I just didn't see the benefit. The money that I'm spending on this car could have easily just gone and bought a GTE and put the internals in it, but I didn't see the value in it really. At the end of the day, it's the same engine. I don't care what anyone thinks. It's got different ports, obviously, and the quench pads are different and things like that on the head. But I don't see how what comes in an NA is going to perform any less. It could perform better, it could perform worse, I don't know. There's a lot of arguments online about it, but there's not enough data there to tell me that a GT is beneficial for me to go down. Unless you really want VVTi and things like that, which you can get in the GE as well, but for me it wasn't worth it. I basically wanted to just pretty much build a quick Supra. I'm not trying to break records and things like that. I just wanted to build myself a drag car, something that I enjoy. And the Supra, really, like the shape of the car, the looks of it, it's something that I'm really fond of, and I've always wanted one. So for me, I just wanted to build the car that's perfect for me, and the engine that came with it, it's perfect enough. I didn't see the value in the oil squirters and things like that. Being as I'm going to use it as a drag car, I'm not circuit racing it. I don't think it's going to require constant oiling of the bottom of the pistons, even though it may still get some sort of splashback from the actual rotating assembly. I just don't think it's needed. And there's a lot of cars out there with big power running the exact same combo. So if it works for them, it's going to work for me. So that's my reasoning behind the GE. So in other terms, what we did was I ended up going with pretty much, I'm trying to build the block to be as stout as possible so I can kind of throw everything at it. So it's got real street main caps, it's got Nitto pistons rods, calico bearings, ARP hardware, top and bottom, all the custom-made stuff. It's got oversized valves, 272 cams, and in terms of the rest of the stuff, don't want to give too much away, but there's a few things that still are coming. So as for the long block, that's pretty much my combo at the moment, and that should be enough for me to be able to throw good power at it, and kind of, it's got room for me to grow. So, it'll be a good base for me to start off with. So that's pretty much the combo there. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this week. I think I'm going to leave it at that. We've got quite a bit to do coming up. Robbie again's nice enough to invite us back. We're going to go and catch up with him and see what some stuff getting done to the bottom end. So I get to show you guys that as well, and hopefully we can catch some assembly and things like that, which would be nice. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying everything that I'm putting out so far. If you guys have any questions or any advice, and look, this is the first time I'm building something like this. So I'd love to hear what everyone else's experiences are. If you've got, for example, even doesn't have to be a Supra, but like a drag setup with a 2J, you know. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have out there, and yeah, like that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, thumbs up, like, all the good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.